When the vehicle ahead is traveling near the center of the road in order to make a right turn, vehicles must pass on the right side of the vehicle. False. In principle, vehicles must pass on the right side of the vehicle. However, when the vehicle ahead is traveling near the center of the road in order to make a right turn, vehicles must pass on the left side of the vehicle. On a road with a priority lane for route buses, vehicle making a left turn may not proceed in the priority vehicular lane to make a left turn. False. On a road with a priority lane for route buses, vehicle may proceed. However, if the local buses approaches, you need to give way. When there is a space of 1.5 meters or more to the side of a stopped streetcar, vehicles may carefully proceed, regardless of whether or not there are passengers getting on or off. False. If there are passengers getting on, you must stop and wait behind streetcar. When driving an automatic transmission vehicle and it seems that the vehicle is going to be stopped in traffic for a while, it is advisable to put the gear shift in the N position. True, when you are going to stop for a while, move the change lever to the N position. A vehicle crossing a side strip to enter or exit roadside places must proceed slowly if there are no pedestrians. False. Whether pedestrians are present or not, you need to stop immediately before the sidewalk or side strip. When traffic light ahead is flashing yellow light, you must stop before stopping position and proceed slowly after checking to ensure the safety. False. Flashing yellow light. You do not have to stop. You may proceed without stopping. Vehicles and streetcars facing a flashing red light must stop at the stopping position, then may proceed after checking to safety. True. Flashing yellow proceed flashing red, stop. When approaching a pedestrian crossing, it is not clear that there are people or bicycle crossing the road. Driver must stop before the stop line. False. When it is not clear whether or not there are people crossing, the driver must reduce speed sufficiently to be able to stop before entering the pedestrian crossing. Not must stop before the stop line. If an emergency vehicle approaches from behind, vehicles must yield the road by moving to the left side of the road when there is not intersection nearby. True. An arrow signal as shown in the figure shows vehicles may proceed in the direction indicated by the arrow. False. Green arrow vehicles, yellow arrow, streetcars. This traffic sign indicates no right turn. False. This traffic signal means no vehicle crossing. Automobiles must not exceed the speed of 50 km per hour on roads excluding national expressways where no speed limit is indicated by signs or pavement markings. False. Designated maximum speed limit for automobiles is 60 km per hour. The stopping distance of a regular passenger vehicle traveling on a dry asphalt road at a speed of 60 km per hour is approximately 30 meters. False. The stopping distance when driving at 60 km per hour is 44 meters. Speed 60-15 equals 45, around 45 meters, not 30 meters. Vehicles may proceed in the direction indicated by the yellow arrow signal. False. Not the vehicles. Streetcar may proceed in the direction indicated by the yellow arrow signal. The correct time to signal to make a right or left turn is about 3 seconds before the action will be taken. False. Time to signal to make a right or left turn is 30 meters before turning. Regular motorcycles with displacement of 125 cc's may enter the road with this sign. False. Automobiles only. Regular motorcycles with displacement of 125 cc's or less may not enter the road. Stepping on the brake pedal several times is effective on a slippery. True. A traffic sign as shown in the figure designates the start of a no parking. False. See the direction of the arrow. This is the end of the traffic regulation. Steep upward slope. Steep downward slope and near the top of the uphill is designated that you must slow down. False. Downward slope and near the top of the uphill is designated to slow down. However, upward slope is not designated to slow down. When driving, your knees should be slightly bent when you fully depress the clutch pedal brake pedal for at vehicle. True, your elbows also should be slightly bent when driving. This traffic sign indicates that vehicles and pedestrians are not allowed to enter from this side. False. No entry only for vehicles. Pedestrians may enter from this side. When giving way to an emergency vehicles on a road with no intersection nearby, you need not stop but only move to the left side of the road. True. At intersection or near intersection stop left side, not at or near intersection moving to the left one way left or right. Vehicle may not proceed on the road with this traffic sign, even if there is no route bus on the road. False. This sign means that route bus priority lanes. You may use this lane if there is not route bus. An arrow signal shown in the figure applies to route buses only. Automobiles other than route buses may not proceed in the direction indicated by the arrow. False. Not route buses only. Vehicles including route bus may proceed except for light vehicles and mopeds making two-step right turn. When making a left turn, vehicles must move to the left edge of the road just before the intersection and slow down while exercising due caution to two-wheeled vehicles proceeding on the left side of the road. False. You must move to the left edge of the road in advance, not just before the intersection. You may drive the vehicle with manual transmission if you have 2 years of experience with driver's license. Only permit driving with automatic transmission. False. When passing a stopped school or kindergarten bus, vehicles must stop to ensure safety. False. Driver must slow down. You must answer according to the textbook. Vehicles are prohibited from overtaking other vehicle or mopeds near the top of the hill or on a steep downward road. True. This flashlight signal by a police officer has the same meaning as a red light to the traffic moving in the direction of the arrows. False. A police officer bringing both arms up level at the sides at an intersection is giving a hand signal identical in meaning to a red light for traffic in lanes parallel to the police officer. False. This hand gesture signifies the same meaning as a red light for traffic facing the police officer and a green light for traffic in lanes parallel to the police officer. The following sign indicates that the road ahead is closed to all cargoes. False. This is a closed to large-size trucks sign, indicating that the road is closed to large cargo, etc., but is open to regular cargo. When driving alongside a safety zone, you must drive slowly, even when pedestrians are not present. False! There is no need to drive slowly if pedestrians are not present. The following sign indicates that the road ahead is closed to large cargo, etc. True, the sign means closed to large-sized trucks. When overtaking another vehicle, a driver must pass on the right side of the vehicle. True. Attempting to overtake an automobile ahead of you while the automobile is overtaking another automobile is double overtaking and is prohibited. True, the action in this case is double overtaking and is prohibited. When attempting to enter a priority road, you must always come to a stop before entering the intersection and proceed in a manner that does not impede traffic on the priority street. False! When attempting to enter the priority road, you need not stop, but must slow down and avoid impeding traffic on the priority road. When an obstruction is in the lane ahead, you should reduce speed or come to a stop and yield to the oncoming traffic. True, the vehicle traveling on the obstructed side of the road should yield to the oncoming vehicle by coming to a stop temporarily, etc. When approached by an emergency vehicle in an area not near an intersection, you must always pull over to the left side of the road to allow the emergency vehicle passage. False! When you are not traveling in the area near the intersection, you need not always pull over to the left side of the road to allow the vehicle passage. It is possible to pull over to the right side of the road when pulling over to the left side could impede the emergency vehicle. If an emergency vehicle approaches from behind near intersection, vehicles must yield the road by moving to the left side of the road, but no need to stop. False! At or near intersection equals stop left side, not at or near intersection equals moving to the left, no need to stop. The following sign indicates that you must not turn right to enter the designated parking space, etc., along the right side of the road, but you may turn left to enter the garage, etc., along the left side of the road. True, this is a regulatory sign stating no vehicle crossing. Vehicles may turn left to enter or exit a facility off the road. When vehicles, etc., stop just in front of a crosswalk, you must always come to a halt before passing the vehicles, etc., on the side and proceeding ahead. True, since you cannot reliably confirm whether pedestrians are crossing, you should always come to a halt and proceed only after ensuring the way is safe. Before starting the engine of an automatic vehicle, you must step on the brake pedal to confirm its position and verify the position of the accelerator visually. True. The best way to stop an automobile is not to brake unnecessarily hard, but only to brake to a stop after first reducing speed gradually by letting up on the accelerator. True. Attempting to overtake an automobile ahead of you while the automobile is overtaking another automobile is double overtaking and is prohibited. True. When overtaking another vehicle, a driver must pass on the right side of the vehicle. True. When attempting to overtake by entering a lane to the right of the center line, you should pay particularly close attention to the oncoming traffic and abort the maneuver if there is any uncertainty. True. Light special equipment, motorized bicycles, and light vehicles are permitted to travel in traffic lanes designated by markings or signs as exclusive lanes for route buses, etc. True. When approaching a crosswalk, you must proceed at a speed that allows you to stop if needed before the crosswalk, except when the road is apparently clear of pedestrian or bicycles. True. The designated maximum speed limit for automobiles and motorized bicycles is 30 km per hour on a road posted with the following sign. True. These vehicles must not drive faster than 30 km per hour on the road posted with the following sign. When you initiate overtaking a vehicle ahead of you, you should keep the distance between your vehicle and the one you are about to overtake as short as possible. False. You must maintain a safe distance from the vehicle you are about to overtake.